First off, that is an amazing shot. Sadly, it got a little bit ruined for me because of Twitter, but that is an amazing shot, and I love that. That looks so badass. This honestly gives me, like, Darth Vader vibes, and I love it. Second, Season 3 of Amphibia has the most compacted story in it than I think all of season 1 and 2. I just want to throw it out there, at least in my eyes, because every episode in season 3 is building up and leading to the final conclusion. And like you say, yeah, that's technically all of the seasons are technically doing that. But I feel like this has the best balance of having both story and character development, as well as having episodic adventures very well balanced. I want to say that right now. And the reason why is because, at least on Twitter, a lot of people apparently were kind of mad. Like, how are you going to have the last episode where we have a child being brainwashed and screaming something, and then have the next episode of Hot Pop wanting to follow his dream as an actor? First off, one, out of the 2 episodes last week, I'm sorry to say, one of them was way better than the other. And it wasn't the one with Marcy in it. I'm sorry to say. The one that was better was Spider Sprig. And that set up, honestly, I think way more. It set up Sprig learning to use his tongue to fight, as well as do new abilities and stuff that he hadn't done before, whether it be sticking to walls or shooting his tongue out and, be able to shape things or swing with it and fight, like, as well as setting up Otto being there, because Otto, the 2 mechanic girls, and Terry, or Sadie 2.0, are going to be essential, I'm pretty sure, to getting the planners back home, as well as helping fight the bad guys. Like, and I'll bring that up more in a minute. But yeah, this is a badass shot. This gives me Darth Vader vibes. And then you have this right here with, like, the background. I love this anime style of, like, the background. This looks freaking cool. And also that Marcy's gone from here, which is freaking awesome. But yeah. Basically, this is the episode that Hop Pop tries to follow his dream, and he finds some inconceivable ways of suddenly becoming very... Basically, he makes friends with this guy who looks exactly like him, which I thought there would be more of a connection. Like, maybe this guy was, like, Terry's grandfather, and that Hop Pop would, like he would kind of take the look from this guy. But it turns out, no, like, he just randomly looks like Hop Pop. And then basically Hop Pop after he finds out that actors pretty much worshipped in our world, which, yeah.
You know what? I do not have the energy for this.
I love how Anne also is just kind of fed up, like, alright, you know what, no, you guys have your dumb little adventure. Just don't get me freaking, just don't get a scene. Oh, wait. I didn't... Hold on, wait a minute. Experience 68 years alive. Okay. Education, born hard and raised to the rhythm of Burbank's beating heart. I learned to find the rest of it. Right. Hopefully working for... Hopefully working for you. Humphrey Westwood. We have... Also, Humphrey's voice. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna... I don't know the actor's name, so I apologize. But if anyone's ever seen the badass, awesome movie that is Princess Bride, pretty sure he's voiced by the same guy who goes, Inconceivable! Yeah, because that voice is so perfect. That voice is so, like, memorable. Also, this is great.
Around here. You from out of town?
Yep, way out of town.
What, like Sacramento?
Basically, he gives up he gives up his, like, audition, so Hop Hop Kid tried to be this elbow commercial, which after going, say what? Makes him popular. Oh, look, the Star Wars videos are still there.
But wait, there's more. Say what?
Oh, is that a PS4? And then there's Knights again. This FYI, gamers made this show. I'm just gonna say that again right now. Gamers made this show. There's other references later, but basically short-term Hop Pop. Oh yeah, Hop Pop becomes famous pretty quickly. Also, this.
Oh, do we live with somebody famous?
Should we be charging rent? Should we be charging rent?
1, cute. 2, yes. You probably should if he's making money off this, if only because this man has gone through so much shit with the planners there. And I know he said the planners don't owe him anything. Now, that's beautiful, and I love that scene. That is a really good scene. I said it's one of the best Amphibia scenes. But all the shit that he's gone through, give him something.
Ugh, what if Mr. X sees one of these? Who? The secret agent who wants to catch us?
And he's a busy federal employee. I'm sure he doesn't have time for TV.
Also, I love how Mr. X kept the frogs.
Just because I'm a
One,
employee doesn't mean I can't enjoy the odd.
he kept the frogs and is taking care of them. That's cute. Actually, wait, where's the... Oh, there. I was going to say, where's the tadpole? That's cute. 2, Alien. 3, Galaga. Again, gamers made this. 4, RuPaul. I'm pretty sure these are actual pictures of RuPaul, the voice actor, and who Mr. X is based off of, design-wise. I don't think RuPaul is a secret agent, but if he is, so yeah, that's cool.
Judge Julie.
Also, Judge Julie, which is a joke on Judge Judy, who is a what was it? Reptoid, who is a Reptoid and is the judge of Reptoid Court. If you don't get that reference, go watch Inside Job.
Dry, crusty. Now you don't have to be.
Say what?
I'm gonna say right now, like, because there's always the, whenever it's an alien from another world, there's always like the secret agent that tries to chase them down and some shit. Usually, because Steven Universe is the exception of that. Because I'm really confused on how. Nothing against I like Steven Universe. Don't get me wrong. There's some shit that I don't agree with, but I do like Steven Universe. But there is some things where I'm like, shouldn't the military be dealing with the giant? Fuck no, the giant hand. No, is there no military in this world? Like, there's some things where you're just like, so all these giant like relics and ancient towers that are just out there, ruins. No, government decided maybe we should go check this out. No, did the gems make a deal with the government? Like, what is the side? What is the balance here? Also, I didn't think you need to do that. We could just look up like where. Also, ABD instead of ABC Studios, who made this, which this is weird because it says ABD Studios, which I'm assuming is a joke on ABC Studios, which is, you know, one of the companies that Disney owns. But also, it looks like Warner Brothers Studios. And then also, later on, the director that calls up Hop Pop because Hop Pop becomes such a big name that we're this guy has become such a big name that this guy who created the Fumigator series, which apparently the Fumigator series is very big, he works out of his office, is inside. Where is
It's only
it?
because of your kind. Because of your. It's sure. This is it, Hoppediah. After today, you'll be the biggest and see it like you.
God damn it! Where is it? He works out of the water tower, which if that's not a Warner Brothers reference or an Animaniacs reference, I don't know what the hell is. Like what? What? Is that not an Animaniacs reference? That has to be an Animaniacs reference. Like, one of the creators of this show watched Animaniacs as a kid and looked at it and like, I want to live in a water tower. I want to office in a water tower. And they gave him this script, or he was the scriptwriter on it, and he's like, I know what I must do. Like, there's something there. Moral-wise, few things. One, Sus Island again. That's fake, which I believe the show Survivor was fake too. This is the opposite.
Y'all think you're doing? This here's a closed set.
Wait, your accent isn't real? Who's gullible now, Anne?
Because Anne said that he was gullible for assuming Sus Island was real. But also, like, it's usually the opposite, isn't it? That the British, like, the Americans on Alex, like Tom Holland or... Is it Scarlett Johansson? I can't remember which one. There's a lot of them. Where it's like, oh, they have such an American accent. Then you hear them talking. It's like, oh, you're British. Like... Also, it's weird the transitions from... Suddenly they're driving through Arachnid Man, like, I don't know, 3? A Tarantula Man. Tarantula, that was it. Also, why is she watching on an old big screen TV?
Alright, cue the pyrotechnics.
That sucker's heavy as hell. But yeah, but also you kind of guessed like what it was going to be. That like obviously Hop Pop can't stay as an actor. Well, he technically could, but he gives it up to Humphrey here so that he can become the actor in the next big show. And it's like, okay, and like I saw that coming. I will say this though, I really love this because I'm trying to think, because there's always usually like not the liar reveal, but it's kind of like a liar reveal. It's like when it's like, aha, I got you. And it's like, oh no, I was wrong. It's not you. And like, they give him the slip, basically. I love this part because, like, a lot of times they just go, or they just get sad or like, whatever. I don't know.
Wait, it's not a false note?
Something about this being that he's a federal agent. And that all the like, I don't know. It's.
I don't believe this. You dare treat Hollywood's newest star this way? You'll be hearing.
And like this is like the second time. This is not like the 5th or 10th time that like they do it and like someone has a breakdown.
From my robust team of lawyers after this. No, it can't be. Not again.
Mr. X immediately just starts breaking down like, am I going crazy? And I love that. I love how he just immediately starts shutting down.
Stand.
And I also love how the FBI agents also go like, he's wrong again.
Mr. X was wrong again.
Like, you just see like he's just a broken man. I love it so much.
Jenny, I'm gonna need some ice cream, girl.
And gender fluid Jenny.
A lot of ice cream.
I'd imagine. Or trans.
I don't get it. You abandoned the audition?
I didn't abandon it. I just gave it to someone who's waited as long as I have.
That's awesome. That is cool.
Thank you.
Especially because Hop Pop really wouldn't last too long in Human World unless, you know, everyone gets really cool really quick with a bunch of shit.
I've already had a taste of the spotlight, kids. It's time for this.
And, you know, nice little thing about loving family. I don't understand why she kicked him out of this time.
From now on, I want to be a director.
I'm not sure why. Why did she kick that? I get the one with the boyfriend. I don't really get why she kicked her out for that one. Maybe just because he still wants crazy dreams, I guess. I don't know. But that's a cool ending, especially because it looks like old-timey Hollywood style.
That's right, Ann. From now on, I want to be a director.
Oh, wait, did he also fall like the Simpsons style fall? Or the Family Guy? Oh. His nose did fall off. That's cool. And And again, this sets up obviously that they're still being also Elmo, 2 Elmos. They're still being hunted by Mr. X. Mr. X is not like a one-time villain. He is a threat still, which also I love that he still has the Heelys.
Jenny.
Like that again, story-wise, does it add up to Andreas? Probably not, but it does set up that even the human world is not safe for the planters. It is not safe. Especially with characters like Mr. X out there. So, you know. But Mr. X is a pretty fun character, and I like this up. And then we have give a frog a cookie, which is a joke on give a mouse a cookie. But planners are incredibly depressed, which immediately also when she said she made cookies for the planners, I immediately guessed that like there's probably bugs in that.
You can't keep giving them things just because you feel bad.
But honestly, learning about different foods and bugs and stuff like that, I probably would eat it. Cause I would at least try it.
Oh, that's the cicadas. Thanks, Mom.
Cause really,
Do I smell cookies?
it's just great. And again, he just taking more shit. But honestly, if Anne had to go survive in the wild, she'd be fine because she could just eat bugs. Like, she's gotten over that barrier, and that's a really good barrier to get over, I'd imagine. Basically, these guys are depressed to the point where they made they made like a small word, which is great. Dr. Jan calls, has great info, basically. Knows someone that might be able to get them home. Doesn't, but basically the whole lesson is that the mom says, you know, you can't just keep giving them stuff. You can't, like, that's not going to help them. They have to try to get over this themselves and stuff, but Anne doesn't learn that, obviously. She has to kind of push through all this, which I get it, you know, again. And it's something else that, like, brought up, at least on Twitter, like, because same conversation, someone I was talking to on there, they said, oh, like, you know, season 3 doesn't have a lot of, like, story in it or character development. I'm like, it has the most character development in it. One of the major things, again, like I said before, with, like, you know, setting up these different characters that are going to help the planners get home, as well as set all these other characters who are going to help in the fight, is that Anne one is in denial about Marcy because she saw Marcy get stabbed through her chest out. Unless Disney's gonna try to pull, like, oh no, like, I don't know, Anne actually doesn't believe that Marcy was dead. But I would say, like, yeah, she's probably just in denial. And also that she tries everything to get back there, try to get back from losing sleep to, you know, almost passing out at that point to, like, at this point, knowing, like, trying to help her family right here feel better. Like, this is, like, there's a lot of character development going on. Yeah, it's not spoken outward, and I don't think it has to be. There's a lot of character development, a lot of character things going on, like, but yeah, I don't know. This season is really damn good.
And we can head on over.
But basically, yeah, this is setting up more. They go to this place, Dr. Frake's Brainisanium, which, at least going inside, it looks like a more modern day version of the Navy Pier Kids Museum, which I remember I went once, like, years ago, and I might have gone like twice years ago. It was fun, at least from what I remember. Can't really go now, but
I'm here to ask some questions.
I remember it was like fun. Like, it has like all these things you could play with and stuff. So,
I keep telling.
also, Terry's here. Also, wait, hold on. Did they show more? They kind of did.
Question gets a snack.
He got
Is that the voice actress for number 5 from Kids Next Door? There's a Dr. Frick honestly looks like a Kids Next Door, like, bad guy.
This is where they keep all the dark earth magic.
Science is technically magic. But But yeah, we have Terry here, who is voiced by the same voice actress as Sadie from Steven Universe. So, just to count, we have not only Amethyst 2.0, and we not only have Amethyst 2.0 in the Owl House, we also have Sadie 2.0 here. Because even Sadie here quits her job when she doesn't like it to go start a new job.
I mean, maybe.
No big deal. Meh. Is she available? Only by appointment. Sorry.
That voice is so distinct, too. But again, sad faces.
Wait.
Sad faces. Don't listen to Dr. Jan, because Dr. Jan said, let me first vet these people. And she goes, no, my family's sad. I gotta go now. And also, if there's ever a woman who looked like a witch.
Nothing big, just a portal to another dimension.
Did you say portal?
Now come with me. Terry, music.
Wait, Mega Playlist 2003? Cool playlist. Okay.
Great Dr. Frakes may currently be stuck running the Brainasium and looking after hordes of snot-nosed brats.
Wait a minute. Her voice act. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. Shit. Come here. Hold on a minute. I gotta look this up. Dr. Frakes Amphibia. Is that... I think that might actually be the voice actors for Cree Summer. Ah, shit. Cree Summers. I think this might actually be the voice actress for number 5. Hold on. Inspector Gadget, Tiny Toons, Rugrats. Okay, I've seen all, well, except for Puppy Dog Pals. I've seen all of these shows. I just don't know who she is in them. Actually, I think I'm remembering her from Rugrats. Who is she in Rugrats? Oh wait, she's a bunch of other characters. Lana in Lilo and Stitch. Hyena, Gibson. Number 11? Who's number 11? Valerie Gray! Valerie Gray, wait. Wait, hold on. We're going down a rabbit hole. Hold on. Oh, yeah! Okay. I know, okay, and then who is she in, who is she in Rugrats? Okay, Cree Summers, who is she in Rugrats? Cave Witch, maybe I know her from that. Chalk Zone, Donnie. Fright Wig? Really? Okay. Susie Carmichael. Okay, alright. I do. No, she is number 5. Oh, yes. Abby Lee. Yeah, I knew she was number 5. Okay, yeah. Alright. I was like, yeah, I know that voice actress. I know it. So that also means that one kid probably was voiced by her, too.
Doesn't mean my research has stopped. Who knew?
But yeah, a bunch of different things. She shows off her stuff. Basically also showing that she's kind of, in it only for herself. Shows off her new portal, which...
When the city was hit with a wave of very strange energy.
I do love that they just keep using the same screenshot, they don't try to rechange the animation or anything. Because this is obviously very rough for season one Sasha and Marcy, before they really nailed down their designs.
Wave of very strange energy.
Also, what is it? The walk, whatever the hell it is. Walkman getting stuck, teleported away. And also, her then revealing that she can see into other worlds. One of these worlds being...
Move otherwise! Now, who's ready to...
Wait, God damn it.
My images are faked. Hard to get a good picture with all that magnetic...
The Owl House! The Owl House is canon in Amphibia! Not only does merchandise apparently get between the two, the Owl House is canon in Amphibia. It's one of the worlds. It's one of the alternate worlds, the Demon Realm, which I would love if Anne made an appearance at some point in the Owl House or in the final battle of the Day of Unity. I made a joke on Twitter, like the idea of like Bellows going, "What can you do, human?" and Lou's going, like you know, Bellows going, "I have an army," and Lou's going, "We have an Anne." What? And you just see the blue light off in the distance and rapidly approaching. Like, yes. But yeah, the Owl House is canon. Hell yeah, I love that. That is the correct response to seeing the Owl House. But right.
People and dangerous. Should we really involve civilians?
I love her design too. Also that Charlie Brown shirt.
Unstable and dangerous. Fine. We'll let the press decide.
Basically, they say they want to see inside, see if it's Amphibia. Again, guilt tripping. Portal pops up. Have no idea where that is.
Not Amphibia.
Also, I do like, also this annoyed the hell out of me.
So,
she's trying to say like, wait, were you guys always frog people?
Fucking frogs.
So, I can explain.
We're frog people from another dimension.
Why?
We just want to go home. I knew they weren't reporters.
One, I love Terry too in this so much.
Ow.
I see. Terry, clear my schedule.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what it is. It's her proportions, and it's really funny. Maybe there's also a Kids Next Door reference, because she looks like a Kids Next Door bad guy. She really does. I don't know what it is. Her looking older, maybe. Her, like, kind of having the weird witch-like hair, but being a scientist. And then her trying to dissect these guys, which, again, the world is not safe for them right now. And basically... her kind of gadgets, I don't know. She feels like a Kids Next Door villain. Like you would see her as one of the Kids Next Door villains. And it's funny that she's voiced by a Kids Next Door voice actress.
Headlines now. Freaks, frogs, change the world. I'll be the most famous scientist in history. As soon as I dissect you and catalog your organs.
Come back with my frog family.
I love that.
Don't try to stop me.
Also, there's a really big issue here with character design. Like, hold on. Well, not really an issue.
She just kidnap people. We have to stop her. Oh.
One, I love immediately that Terry is on board of, you know, helping them. Also, if you told me these two were the same damn age, I would believe you. Because they are, and then later on, like, this, you ruin, like, because Terry basically gives up on this job. He says, like, no, we're done. Like, we're not gonna... like, she says, yeah, we're done. But I'm gonna help you guys, which...
Favor. Frakes was
I love
brilliant, but also a huge jerk. This whole
wait, before I get to there, well...
thing reminded me that science is for helping others.
Because obviously they get Frake... well, basically, they are able to save the planet from being dissected.
Rhea for these creatures?
Yep.
Also, I love the picture. But, Terry is already a cool character. I'm pretty sure the Frake Slice-O-Matic, I did not notice that before. Also, can I just say, is that Slice-O-Matic? Is that what it says? Frake Slice-O-Tron, okay. I was kind of, like, I don't know, maybe they're trying to save a lot of the Calamity Blue stuff, and obviously they wanted to give Terry a little bit of, you know, a reason to help them more and get her fired. But one thing I thought would have been kind of cool, and maybe they'll bring it up later, like, if Anne would have went Calamity Blue here to save the planners, and that reacted with all of the, like, the portal stuff, like, at least for me, if I was writing this, well, mind you, no, maybe later on, like, because they're probably going to do something similar to that, at least if I was probably writing it, and, like, the idea is that Anne has that energy, that power, connection with the body, having two open portals to other dimensions, I would have had her go Calamity Blue. That energy would have surged through everything, and like it would have, maybe that would have shut down everything. It would have allowed, you know, Anne to save them, and maybe then, like, maybe you could even still have Terry, like, you know, say like, get in the car or something like that, and like, because Anne's about to pass out, and then, like, you know, the whole thing, you know, you'll never hurt this town again, whatever. But then, like, you know, drives away. Frakes is, like, you know, left mad, but then, like, we would cut to the lab, and you see that blue Calamity energy kind of surging through the portal, and then you'd see the portal just open up, and you would see Amphibia for like 5 seconds before the portal closed. Like, I don't know. To me, that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done in this scenario. What they did is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just saying that's how I kind of would have ended this episode. Like, I would have obviously still had Terry be like, oh yeah, you know, like, that'd be my only issue between, like, them getting taken and, like, Anne stuck behind the door because, you know, she can't get in. But yeah, you know, she saves them. Very poor design flaw, especially when there's children. That, like, it locks from the outside. Really weird how it locks from the outside, especially because I'm sure some kids would lock her in. Also, another thing I love about this episode, something I love about this show, it hates children. Obviously, this is aimed towards kids, yes. It is a kid's show, but I do feel like the writers really do hate kids, specifically little kids. And also, again, it's the difference of, like, Anne, too, because Anne looks like Terry, who Terry apparently is older than Anne. But they look almost the exact same age, but then you have these kids. I love how mean-spirited this thing is towards kids. Like, kids are just little monsters. Whether it be the mall episode with Polly or this. It's like, kids are just little monsters that are just destroying everything. And I love that. Oh, like what? It happens over here. Yeah, right here. Because this sets up the joke. Like, she has a granola bar in her thing, and you just hear her. Just the eyes going this way. Dirt and snot all over them. Like, blood. Like, dirt. They're all dirty, and like, this show is so mean to kids. And I love it so. Wow, that was a perfect aim. And I love it so much. This is probably one of the best Amphibia running jokes, is that kids are just little monsters. And I love that joke. It's a really good joke. What made me mad about this Holly one was that the parents are like, I'm like, looking at I'm like, why aren't you watching your damn kids? And you're gonna complain? I'm like, bullshit. But good. The kid's running on all fours. You have the girl from freaking I'm pretty sure some of these are probably either the kids from some of the cast, or maybe like some of the cast is kids. But yeah, Kimiko from freaking Rugrats.
What? No!
I feel like this is very much a Kids Next Door reference. I don't know. It's something about her design and like even like the kids kind of coming in. I feel like this is very much a Kids Next Door reference.
Your fault, Terry. You'll never work again. You hear me? Never.
Are we to assume the kids ate her?
Good, thank you.
Nice job, Anne. Any cookies left?
And then we have this little bit where she talks about not guilt tripping her. They apologize. Talks about.
I think you all actually.
Right here.
Known better. The planners always did have powerful guilting skills.
Yeah, but you cost this poor lady her job and nearly got dissected.
You look the same age! I'm sorry, you look the same age. You cannot tell me she looks older than her. She doesn't. They look the same age. I thought they were the same age. And then so she said, this poor lady. I'm like, poor lady? What the hell do you mean, poor lady? Like, I don't know. Especially because then you have these other kids who are, I'm assuming, like 6 or 7 years old. And like, I forgot, I think Ansel was like 14 or something. I'm like, is that really that big of a gap? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just like, whatever.
I think you all
Terry just shows how badass of a person she is.
Frakes was brilliant, but also a huge jerk. This whole thing reminded me that science is for helping others, not just helping yourself. And I think the portal we'll build together will be more than enough to get me a grant.
Also, I just noticed the pie. Yep, she basically says that she's going to help build a portal, which, again, setup-wise, it's already being set up pretty well. You have the you have one Polly as well as the 2 mechanic girls. You have, Dr. Jan who could help with the different books of that. But mostly, at least, she really wouldn't help too much with the portal, I'd imagine. But you do have the 2 mechanic girls. You now have Terry to help build it. You have, obviously, Polly can help too now. There was Otto. From Sprig. He obviously seems like he could probably work out some stuff, at least working out like the machinery and stuff like that. So it wouldn't surprise. And not to mention, he owns the junkyard, so they could get materials from there. If anything, they could probably even build the portal there in the junkyard. Like every episode, and mind you, that's just speculation at this point, but I'm pretty sure like all these episodes are building up to a ginormous conclusion. Like, they're building up and everything is setting up for that final battle, for the final, like, teleportation between the two. Like, that is the setup. Like, it is all being set up and each one has an episode like that. My biggest issue with Amphibia 1 and 2, or Season 1 and 2, is that, like, there's so much in it where I'm like, I love episodes where, it's just, fun, these characters kind of messing around and shit. Like, yeah, that's cool. But there is a point where it is like, okay, we got a little bit of story with the mystery, with the Calamity Box. What's next? Like, he gives it a hop on house. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to research this, get it done. And then they bury it in the dirt and go on and first episode of Season 2, showing Anne channeling her Calamity power for a second, bury it in the dirt, and leave. And I'm like, so one, you already set up that we're not going to see this box for a long time. Even though you set up that, like, Hop Hop knows something about it. And then, like there's setup in it. If anything, Season 1 did a lot of world building. Season 2 did world building as well, a lot of it too. But I feel like Season 2 needed more, at least that first half. The second half, it kind of picked up, kind of did, and then obviously amazing finale. That's the thing about both these shows. About this show, it has amazing finales. If anything, this show has the best finales in TV animated history, for Disney TV animated history. It has some of the best finales. Like Season 1 of this show, like, I wouldn't believe they would try to kill off Sasha in majority of other shows. Like, even like, I love the Owl House. I do. But when Lilith, like, captured Ida in beast form and, like, Luz go home, and like, I'm like, this is a very sad scene. And, like, you just have everyone on Twitter raging, going, I hate Lilith, she's evil, she's whatever. I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, yes, this is a very sad scene, and it's really hitting me in the feels. But also, I know Lilith's not going to let Bellows I already know, like, one, Lilith is doing this to help Ida, and also Lilith isn't a bad person. She's gonna become a good guy by the end of it, and she did. Like that. I didn't like. I wouldn't believe that they're gonna actually stone Ida or stone or petrify Lilith. I didn't believe that would happen for a second. I did believe Sasha was dead in season 1. I completely believe. Oh yeah, she is dead. They started playing that music, and I'm like, oh my god, she's dead. I'm like, oh my god, she's dead, and she falls. Everyone's like, nah! But Grime was able to save her. I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, I was legitimately relieved. I was at the edge of my seat when I was watching that. And I probably would be somewhat similar to the last season, too. Like, mind you, last season was really still damn good season finale, and it was really, really damn good. My only problem was I was on Twitter, and Twitter freaking assholes, like, showed Marcy in the tube. And I'm like, damn it, I already knew she's going to be alive. And, like, but even then, like, just seeing Marcy get stabbed, or, like, the reveal of, like, because that's all I knew. I didn't know about the reveal of Marcy straight saying, like, oh, yeah, I trapped this here on purpose. To, like, everything else that happened, like that. But even then, when it started, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I'm like, oh, right. I'm like, huh. But, yeah, so that season finale is oh shit, my thing's about to die. But yeah, that was cool. I like that. I like that this show knows how to do that. So like, yeah, I completely believe that they're gonna have all of this set up and done, and it's gonna be badass. All of these have story and build up to it. So also look, he's sticking it to the ceiling again.
Yeah! Thanks, Terry. You're good people.
Hey, Terry, can I drive your car?
Oh, this.
Please. Aw, just look at that face. Well, okay.
Why would you let him drive your car? In any case, thanks for watching. Check out my videos. Hopefully you enjoy this. Tell me what you guys think. Again, I already said it. This is my favorite season finale. This is my favorite, this is my favorite season. This is my favorite season in this show. And it's freaking awesome. Samba juice. I didn't notice that. Yeah, but this is my favorite season out of this show. Season 3, honestly, I think has the best story, the best balance of silly but also story-based things, and slowly building up to a giant conclusion. Season 2, at least Season 2A, annoyed the hell out of me. I'm like, really? And then after that, it's like, okay, it's picking up a little bit more, and then finale, great. Season 1 is really good setup for everything. But yeah, like, there isn't a really good balance. This, I think, is a perfect balance of story and whatever, and just seeing how the character's going without needing to even say it out to you straight away. It spells it out nicely. If you watch it, learn the characters of it, it's great. But tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching. For videos I've done. Links are on my Facebook, description, and other somewhere. Share videos. Hopefully you enjoy this, and we will. See you later. Man, this show is just freaking great.